right above the beach here in Antalya, Turkey, on the Turkish Riviera. And we're all set to go. And bring on the men. The men's team bronze medal match, which should be very, very interesting on a couple of counts. The team that came out of qualifying ranked 13th, Brazil, upsetting number 4 India 5-3, Australia 5-1, before getting blanked by Korea 6-0. Brazil is in the bronze medal match. Now, the only other time Brazil's Recurve men's team shot in the finals field of a World Cup event was back in 2006 at the very first ever stage ever held on the World Cup circuit, which was in Porridge, Croatia, Brazil finishing 5th back in 2006. Hopefully, well, they're hoping to do better with Bernardo Oliveira, Marcelo Costa, and Daniel Xavier. So Brazil, the upstart team, and of course excited. And this is great for Brazil heading into the Olympic Games in Rio in August, just a little bit more than a month from now. Of course, the United States also targeting Rio and Brazil and trying to get ready with Jake Kaminsky and Zach Garrett and Brady Ellison. Those three this week, an excellent week, beating Malaysia 5-1, knocking off Germany in a shoot-off before losing to Mexico 5-3. But their eyes are on the prize in Rio, as well as the prize here in Antalya. Brady Ellison on your left, Jake Kaminsky waving to the crowd on your right. And the man in the middle right there is the newcomer, Zach Garrett. Strong, strong lineup led by that man, Brady Ellison, who's got a shot at Olympic gold this year in Rio. Kissick Lee, the coach for the American side. And on the field, our line judge is Shahzad Al-Hari from Iran.
Ready, let's go.
So away we go, USA and Brazil. And the beauty of this sport is you never know, Naomi.
No.
You never know. You would think that the Americans would be a heavy favorite, but
You'd expect so, but anything can happen. Makes it quite exciting.
it has, it can, it might. We'll see what happens. Here's Jake Kaminsky, drawing back for his first shot of the match. Jake lets it fly, and it's an 8. Getting the lay of the land. Moving over from that practice range, which is just to the left of this field of battle here on Coney Beach. Zach Garrett with an 8 as well. Perhaps overcorrecting after seeing the first shot by Jake Kaminsky.
Quite possibly. But the wind seems to be coming away from the cliff and towards the sea right now. Maybe a little bit of a headwind as well.
9. Good job.
Brady's effort inside the line. That's a 9.
Tranquilo, faça seu tiro, hein?
A lot of communication going on right there after those first 3 shots. The 3 Americans comparing notes as Brazil takes aim and sticks it low in the 7 ring. Bernardo Oliveira, who has joined us on several occasions here on Archery TV to analyze. Now he's out there on the shooting line, shooting from the left side. Posts a 7 after Daniel Xavier's 7. So now this is Marcelo Costa, only 16 years old, and ranked 235th in the world. His first time, I'm sure, on the big stage, and got to get those jitters out.
Yeah, that's a disappointing start, really. It could be the conditions. They do look quite tricky.
Nerves play a big part of this, though, too.
Yes, they do, yeah. If your shot isn't strong and it's windy, then you'll be punished more than...
It's not a good combination, is it?
It's not.
Nice.
Jake Kaminsky
Little low.
zeroing in on that 10 ring.
Give a couple of clicks.
Started off with an 8, gets closer with a 9. Zach Garrett had an 8 on his first shot. What can Zach come up with here?
Good job.
Better effort that time as well on his second shot. That's also a 9. So the USA
9-8 white.
getting out to a strong start. Couple of shaky shots on the first 2 efforts. That's a 9 on the line.
So here.
Brady Ellison catching that line. The
Brazil-
27-year-old.
Brazil can't take the set now.
Out of reach, 3 straight 10s would still leave them 2 points short. As Daniel Xavier, who's 33 years old and ranked 97th in the world, lines up a 9.
Isso aí, pô.
Setting the stage for Bernardo, who won a bronze medal at the Pan Am Games in Toronto last summer. A real student of the game. A little bit shaky, though. Trying to hold it steady and caught the line for a 10.
Olá, Marcelo.
Bernardo with the first 10 of the day for Brazil. Needs some help from Marcela Costa and gets it.
So Brazil need to take confidence from their last 3 shots. You know, they've got some good arrows down there and carry that forward.
Kind of got the butterflies out of the way.
So really, they're more centralized than the Americans right now. But
So
I'm sure the Americans will sort out their group and move it in the middle.
joined on Archery TV today by Naomi Farquhar, who is one of the, I believe, 11 archers who qualified here in Antalya this week
Yes.
for
yeah.
Rio. Yes,
Yeah,
there were 11
six
six teams.
women.
Oh, okay. 6 women and 5 men.
Five men, and then plus the 6 teams.
The 6 teams and the 11 individual archers. On the team side, it was France, Indonesia, and Malaysia. Those are the men's teams that qualified for Rio. As far as the women's teams go, it was Italy, Ukraine, and Chinese Taipei securing the last team places for the Olympic Games. So when you look at the Olympics altogether, 12 men's and 12 women's teams compete at the Games. 8 of those teams were picked to the initial qualification tournament in Copenhagen last summer at the World Championships. Of course, one is assigned already. That's the host nation, Brazil. What was surprising is that second seeded Mexico, which was the 4th place team in London in 2012, did not claim a spot in the Olympics this year.
Yes, there's a lot of surprises. I think it's just so tough just to win those spots. Everyone just shoots as well as they can. They fight for it. You know, the German women's team didn't get a spot, which I was shocked at.
There's just more and more competition each Olympic cycle, isn't there?
Yes, there is, yeah.
More good teams, more great archers.
The standard is going up. It's huge.
They raise the bar on you,
Yeah.
which makes you raise the level of your game, which
Yes.
is what Daniel Xavier just did with his shot. He's pumped up, as well he should be. Bernardo has a 10 himself in that first set,
Boa, boa, boa.
but opens the second set with an 8.
Olha lá, Marcelinho. Passei o tiro.
What can Marcelo Costa do?
Boa.
Oh, what a shot.
Vamos.
So that's going to put a bit of pressure on the USA.
Fist bumps all around.
But the USA have been there, done that. They know how to react to this.
There we go.
Kaminsky coming through.
Good job, Jake. Good holding.
Good look at Zach Garrett, a silver medalist in Shanghai at stage 1 this year and in Wrocław last year. And Zach Garrett zings one home. So challenged by Brazil, the USA trying to answer that challenge. Brady Ellison for the lead.
Good job.
And the USA goes up by 1.
Good
Yeah,
job, Brody.
suddenly the Brazilian start doesn't look quite so good.
Funny how that happens, isn't
Yeah.
it? Still has to be encouraging for Brazil. It's Daniel Xavier, who also won a team bronze medal at the Pan Ams in Toronto last year, follows up his 10 with a 9.
Dentro do amarelo.
flexing those muscles. Now Bernardo Oliveira, 23 years old, ranked 100th in the world.
Boa, 9 direito.
Excellent shot.
Vamos lá.
And Marcelo Costa, only 16 years old. His claim to fame so far is a team bronze medal in Yankton, South Dakota last summer at the Youth Championships. Playing on a bigger stage today.
Yeah, that will have given him a lot of experience to bring here. You know, the Youth World Championships is a big event. Ooh, Jake looks quite nervous there, but he got it home.
Able to keep it together.
Follow Zach.
Jake Kaminsky,
Go straight.
who was on the team that won the silver medal at Lord's Cricket in London in 2012. Zach Garrett, hoping to find out what it's like to be on that podium at the Olympic Games in Rio. And that is 4 10s out of 5 shots so far in this set. USA leading 2-0 already in the match, trying to go up 4-0, and the 8 is enough for the United States to go ahead 4-0 over Brazil in the men's bronze medal match.
Yeah, both targets are hanging a little bit right there. I don't know if they're overcompensating or there's a breeze that's doing that. It looks dead calm right now.
The wind's coming and going here on Coney Beach in Antalya. Strong set, that second set for the United States. Started off with a pair of 10s, had a 9, then another pair of 10s, and that last shot being an 8 by Brady Ellison still gave the USA a 3-point win in the set and allowed them to pick up 2 more set points and go to head 4-0 in the match. You look at Brazil, they had a pair of 10s, had a pair of 9s, but they also had a pair of 8s. Tough to be shooting 8s at this level.
Yeah, if they were centralized, all their arrows would be in the gold, I reckon. So they need to take confidence in their group size and just leave their side.
About as hot as Tucson, Arizona, here on Coney Beach in Antalya, Turkey. Our thanks to Hyundai, one of the great official sponsors for the 2016 World Cup Tour. As you get a great look at the venue here on Coney Beach, which did not exist about 4 days ago. They started building this venue on Wednesday.
It looks really smart this year. Really impressed with it.
The local organizing committee, along with the World Archery Federation, doing a tremendous job creating this venue for these archers to compete on and for you to enjoy our coverage here on Archery TV. As Daniel Xavier starts off the do or die set number 3 and comes up with an 8. Goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway. They got to be shooting more shots like that.
Yeah.
And Bernardo comes through. Clutch shot by Oliveira, who is so anxious to have the world coming to his home country.
Yeah, they must be looking forward to
Boa,
Rio.
10, Brasil.
It's so exciting to have home games.
As
It
you
was
well
for
know,
me, yeah.
Costa cashing in with a 10 right there. Kaminsky hoping to close things out. Terrific shot by Jake.
He does look nervous at full draw, like he's shaking, but he must keep it strong enough just to have that perfect execution.
Whatever gets you in the 10 ring, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some archers shake all the time and they're totally unaware of it.
Zach Garrett, cool, calm, collected. Not easy to do in this heat, which is approaching triple digits right now.
And now on top of that blue AstroTurf, it must be more.
The
It's just
USA
balancing the heat up.
Right now, the Americans are hotter than Oklahoma asphalt in July. Or Antalya asphalt in July. Or June. 3 straight 10s and the USA on top by 2. Midway through this third and what could be final set here in the men's bronze medal match in Antalya. Daniel Xavier with a better effort that time. Bernardo needing another 10. Slowly drawing it back.
Boa.
And connecting, caught the line, and it would appear, yep, they put a 10 up.
Ô, Marcelo, faça o tiro.
Bernardo has acquitted himself quite well here on Coney Alte Beach. As has Marcelo Costa. Costa just outside the 10 ring. So the USA needs 27 points, actually just 26 points.
Yes. All they need to do is tie the set.
Tie it, split the points, get the 1 point they need to win it 5-1. Although I'm sure that's the furthest thing from their mind. They want to win it outright. Kaminsky, the job well done. Now Zach Garrett. Coached by Kissick Lee, ranked 7th in the world and averaging about 9.2 per arrow.
Nice.
That's a little bit better right there. He'll take the 10.
Yeah, the Americans have shot really well in this match.
Have shot with a great deal of confidence.
Yeah, many, many 10s.
Brady for the bronze.
The breeze is getting up. Makes no difference.
Makes no difference. Brady says, breeze, schmeeze, I don't care. I'm putting it in the 10 ring and we're going home. Give me that bronze medal. We are out of here.
Yeah.
Kaminsky, Garrett, and Ellison teaming up to defeat Brazil in straight sets, 6-0.
And if they take that form through to Rio, they've got a really high chance of winning an Olympic medal.
Of course, the USA did get to the gold medal match, team gold medal match in London, falling to Italy. What was one of the great matches.
Yes.
Went down to the final arrow.
Yeah, really exciting match that was.
And Italy was able to pull it out, but the USA today able to hold those bows high in victory as they win the bronze medal in Antalya by a score of 6-0. Good day at the office for Kaminsky, Garrett, and Ellison. You look at their arrows,